So hello guys, welcome back to the channel, and this is the second part of the build your web portfolio, and today we are going to create a navigation bar on top of our portfolio website, in which we are going to add some animations like pop-up and change in color of the text, and this bar will help us navigate to that part of the website. So let's jump right into it. So to add that taskbar on the top of the page, we have to add few tags to do that. So we are going to first add main tag so that we don't get confused with the background and other things. After adding main tag, we are going to add a div. After adding div, we are going to give it a class. So div class, and I'm going to name it top bar. After naming it top bar, we are going to use it for navigation purpose. So to do that, we are going to add nav tag, which is used for navigation. After adding navigation tag, we are going to add a list so that we can add the buttons for that bar. So to create a list, we will use UL tag. I am also going to give class to the UL tag as list. After giving the UL tag a class, I am going to add LI tag and anchor tag so that it would be easier to link it with the section tag in future. And I'm also going to give it a class as nav link. So we are not going to add a button but used the text in which we are going to write inside it as a button. So we are going to write where it would go. So I'm going to add a B tag, means bold. And now I am going to copy it and add it to the next line and another line and another line, and I am going to alter it. So we are finished with the list and we have added it. Now I am going to push it. I am going to commit it so that we can see the changes on the website. So it is synthesizing. Now it has been updated. So let's push it and check out the website. So we can see that it has came here, the list we added, and now let's alter it in the CSS file by giving it some attributes. So in the CSS file, we are going to give some additional attributes to the body to make it look good. Box sizing, broad box, and font family, Arial and Sacco. Okay. Now we are going to add attributes to the top bar class. We are going to add background color first, and we are going to make it little bit transparent so that it looks good. After adding the background, we are going to add border radius and then display to flex and justify content to center and align items to center and margin We are going to add padding, and after that we are going to add position fixed so that it does not move on the page. Width to 50%, and to make it appear on the center of the page we are going to give it left attribute to 0 and right attribute to 0 so that it appears on the center of the page. And here also we are going to give set index as -1. And lastly we are going to give box shadow so it drops some shade on the page. And we are going to add a RGB, and we're not going to keep it at the high, we're going to keep it at 5. Okay, so we are now finished with the top bar, and now we are going to go to the list class, and then we are going to give it list style to none. We don't want any style to be on the list. And display to flex, and margin to 0, and padding to 0. And next we are going to give attributes to the button we are going to make for the navigation, which we added here in this line so that we can control the button option. We can alter the button how it should look. And now we are going to add padding so that it maintains some distance between each color to 10 pixels. And then we are going to add color and text decoration so that it does not show any underline on the text, because as we have used the anchor tag it is going to show, so it should not show, so that's why I am adding none. And then we are going to set the font size because the size of the text was small. And then we are going to add transition so that the animation which we are going to add should look good on it. And text shadow. Lastly, the text shadow, because simple text won't look that much good on the page. So we will add some text shadow so that it gives a shade to the text and it should make it look good. Let's just push it and write the next animation. Now it has been pushed, and now let's add the navigation link or hover. So to write the animation attribute we are going to add the hover at pseudo, and now we are going to give the cursor to the pointer. And after giving cursor to the pointer we are going to give color to which the text is going to change when we hover on it. I choose white color. We could have just written the white, but I still would like to go to the RGB. It's your choice. So let's give it the font size. Let's change its font size when we hover on it. Let's commit the changes. Now let's just push it from the terminal, and now it has been pushed. So now we can see that we have the working taskbar now. Sometimes it takes time to update on GitHub, but by the time I upload this video it would be. That's why I am looking it on the live server of the VS Code. So in the next video we are going to add the content on the center page. So stay tuned and see you in the next video.